Good morning, everyone. It is so early, and the poodles, decided that they needed to get up. This is my favorite. The poodles decided they need to get up this morning at 4:30 a.m. And so I'm going to go ahead and make some breakfast. I've already got it half going. Have some blueberry yogurt. And I got a kid that's telecommuting today, so he'll have plenty of time to eat breakfast. So I've got some, what are those called? The Pillsbury frozen biscuit dough here ready. The oven just beeped. Some bacon made. I'm going to do some eggs next. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put you on a stand. Excuse my jammies. I'm still in them. Let's turn this way. Boom, there we go. Can you see? Not really. We'll try this again. I'm trying to put you on top of a bowl, on top of a plate, so that you can see everything. But I don't know. There's some dirty dishes left over. Oh, from last night. I can't get that thing up. There we go. Now then, take the bacon, put it over here. Take this bowl. What did I do with it? There's the plate. There. Now then, you can kind of sort of see what I'm up to here. Okay. This grease right here is still a little hot. Does anybody else use one of these? I didn't have one of these for the first decades I was married. I used to just take it in the face. These are a game changer. I got it off Amazon. I think they sell them at any kitchen supply, Walmart, Fred Meyer, those kind of things around here. I think I've even seen them at Albertsons and Safeway. So, I don't know what was wrong with the poodles last night. I know the full moon is coming, right? By the way, I'm Kendra. Welcome to my channel. Oh my goodness. I turned the bacon off because it got too hot when I was doing the other, and I knew I wasn't ready to set up yet. So there's that. I'm working on the last bit of my bacon from Farmer George. It's a local butcher shop. I think I mentioned before I think it was a half a pig last year, and so I need to get it going. Oh, coffee, come to mama. Okay. Creamer, ouch, that's hot, I'm telling you what. I'm using coffee made this morning and vacuum half, just that kind of wine. I bet you can't hear me very well. Okay, happy packets in, coffee creamers in. This has got to get covered for just the reason I told you about. Nom, 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 nom. Coffee's ready. I'm going to get some eggs going too. Just got scramble. I think I've got 6 eggs in here. So you put in your scrambled eggs when you make them. I know I see people putting milk in, and I used to do that a lot. And then I thought they seemed like to me they were better with just a splash. And I mean just a little, like maybe at most a couple tablespoons of half and half. So, yeah. And then I like to put salt, pepper, and onion powder. Like the house seasoning. I think Paula Dean used to say that. A house seasoning. I wonder what that noise was. It was Facebook. Sorry you had to hear that so early in the morning. Oops. Forgot to melt some butter here. I started using all real butter 100 years ago. Before that I used, I think I used either Parquet, like in the early 80s, and then I used Imperial for a while after that. And they're great in a pinch, but I just like to use regular, you know, animal stuff. So, we got in here. Did I already say excuse my jammies? So I ordered this shirt. And it says, baby, it's cold outside. Like I said, I ordered it as a shirt. When it arrived, literally, it was not a shirt. Ow! It got me through the screen. Anyway, it was pajamas. It felt like pajamas, you know, the weight and the texture. I'm like, I'm not wearing that at the house, sorry. Ooh, Mom has it up too high. We're finally having some sunny weather after days and days and days of rain, and there's still damage. There were roads that washed out. It just houses that flooded entire towns, downtown areas, not here in Fort Archer, thank goodness, because I have seen that happen. Where the downtown area with the shops had sandbagged and everything. But anyway, not this time. People were getting rescued with the, you know, ski jets and kayaks and all of that. I like pink Himalayan salt for the eggs, regular black pepper, and my yummy yummy. I say yummy yummy, I don't usually eat eggs. If I do, it's a little bit, because I never know when it's going to mess with my belly. And I put it in the pan. Oh, and I turned that off too because I took too long getting ready. I was afraid my pans would be too hot. Okay, I bet you I can turn my bacon now. So, today is Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday, the 17th of November, or is it the 16th? Not sure. Oh, this stuff is hot. Woo-wee. The trick is to hurry before it starts spitting at you again. Boom, there you go, done. My husband is home on leave, or I don't know what you call it. He's a merchant mariner. So I've got all the guys here, and that's nice. Especially this time of year when I need help with so much. Decorating, I'm going to redo my porch. It looks really bad after the storm from all of the things that blew around. It was really a hard wind. So, maybe this next weekend I'll start the takedown and cleanup of all the autumn. And then, that's really rude, isn't it? Hello. I'll start the takedown and cleanup of autumn. And then I'll go on with the putting up the Christmas stuff. I got my lights yesterday. I put up that video, and they were outdoor lights like I had hoped they were. And so that's going to work out well. And this year I got more. So it'll be nice and bright. We put them around the railing of the deck, or porch, I shouldn't say deck, the deck's in the backyard. Nobody can see that because there's literally nothing out there but owls and poodles. Okay, the bacon is done. Let's take that off here. You'll save your grease. I do most of the time, but sometimes I just feel like, you know what? How much of that grease can you use? Put this way over here. I am going to make skirt steak for dinner tonight. I'm not going to film it. Kendra almost said a really bad word. That hurt. Kiss. No. That was just really fun. I heard a different voice. Me trying to talk myself down. Oh, I see why that hurt. This burner's on and it's got the handle. So, these come in handy. Do the hot handles on metal pans. Wow. I've had some kitchen disasters in my time. Oh yes, I have. One of my favorite was the time I dropped a jar, plastic jar, mayonnaise on the floor. I don't know how I did it, but I did it just right. You know how you can you can do things you don't mean to do it, but to do it just right. So it was in the house we had before this one that we sold. It was full, pretty much, like maybe just a few spoonfuls out, and it's one of those great big jars of Best Foods. I think they're called Hellman's over the half the country. Anyway, it fell, it dropped. When it dropped, it hit flat on the bottom, and it shot half of that mayonnaise straight up to the ceiling and into the skylight. Oh my gosh. The worst part of doing stuff like that is the reaction that I get from my husband. It's just like, how did you do that? Okay, then there's another one that I had, kitchen disasters. I took a 9x13 pyrex pan that was clean. I'd washed it, and I put it on the stove. Again, not here, at the house before. It was an electric stove. I just put it there because it was clean and I hadn't put it away in the cupboard yet. So that night I comes along and I get my burners ready, and I don't know what I was making, maybe hamburgers on top of the stove, and I turned on my burner and put my hamburgers in it and went on to do something else, maybe change a baby's diaper or something, I don't know. So at that point, I hear the loudest explosion ever. I turned on the wrong eye, the one underneath the glass Pyrex, and that bad boy exploded all over. I mean, some of it was shards, but a lot of it was dust and tiny particles. The big pieces landed on, we had linoleum in that house, melted the linoleum on the floor. Oh, it was horrifying. It was just so bad. Have you ever done that? Anything like that? I could not believe it. Check these biscuits. Oh, you know what happens when you don't put the biscuits in the oven? They don't get done. Yeah, they'll get done. 22 minutes. Let's see. Set a timer for 22 minutes. Yeah, I don't have that big. I better look at the clock. It's 6:25 now. Anyway, a.m. Okay, my favorite one, this is my last one, was I had a planned home birth, which I do. My baby's with a midwife at home. And this was baby number 4 out of 5, son number 4 out of 5. No, 3 out of 5. Yeah, he was the third born son. Anyway, I was due on the 16th of January. On the 17th of January, we woke up, no baby. Again. Even though I contracted, Braxton Hicks, false labor, whatever. No baby. But this particular day, no contractions. We decided we'll go shop the after Christmas mall, buys. Well, we got there in the morning and we shopped all day long. We walked, and then I felt great. I didn't have any issues at all. But then in the afternoon, all of the walking got to me a little bit, and I started feeling tired. Just tired, not, and crabby. Yeah, not tired. I mean, like, I'd had enough of just about everybody. So one of the babies was in the back seat. My husband in his car seat. My husband's driving. We're on our way home, and I said, hey, I knew I was going to go home and make dinner, and I felt like I just couldn't handle it anymore. I said, can you stop at my mom's and just let me have dinner there and visit with her? And he's like, of course, no problem, So he drops me off there, and I remember Wheel of Fortune was on, and so I turned on Wheel of Fortune, they're watching it, we're all having a good time, and I start contracting, hard and fast. I say, no, I have this all the time, it's not labor. Give me some of those pinto beans, cornbread, and iced tea, and I ate until I couldn't eat anymore. And then it got worse. She says, I'm going to take you home. You're in labor. I said, I'm not in labor, but okay. She takes me home. Since I'm having a home birth, she has planned to take the other baby home with her. And he was 16 months at the time. So she says, let me take him. I said, no, you'll be fine. These contractions always stop. Go on home. She only got halfway home, same town. Called her back. I was contracting so hard I couldn't even talk. My husband called the midwife. She's at dinner. He says, well, she says she's on her way. She never did make it. I'm in the bathtub, out of the bathtub, in the bed, out of the bed, walking through the house, breathing through it, just trying to be cool, you know. Don't scare anybody. This is all right. So I was hanging onto the kitchen counter, breathing through those contractions. You know, that's how you do it. You try to ride it like a wave. And so at the crest of that contraction, through no fault of my own, my entire body went, yeah. So that was a push. No, I did not do that on purpose. And I don't know, maybe I was trying to get away. I did step off of the linoleum. I did do that, so it wasn't officially in the kitchen. Instead, I stepped into the living room, which had brand new cream carpet, where I washed out a baby. My poor husband was a trooper. He caught the baby. It was amazing. Midwife, she didn't even grab her assistant. She arrived in time to catch the placenta, and she was French. And she said, I can't do it justice, but she said something like, thank you, Madame Placenta. Oh my gosh. It was time. Yeah, so if you had any kitchen disasters, my breakfast is just about done. I got a kid he's 20 something. I won't tell you how old he is. He's in his 20s. He's going to be getting up, telecommuting this morning. Biscuits are almost done. If you like content like this, I like to talk story while I cook. I like to share recipes and shop. You know I like to shop. I did that yesterday too. You know that. Anyway, like, subscribe, share. That'd be cool. I have more to do today, but this will be your final one for today, I think. Tomorrow I'm going to do Brady Browning's Thanksgiving open collab, so I'll do a Thanksgiving recipe for tomorrow. Have a great day. Mwah. Bye.